Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to another brand new reaction video. Today's reaction here, we're going to be reacting to is, of course, this one, well, especially we're going to be reacting to a video that will be interesting of this reaction, so let's get right into it. So, today's reaction video, everybody, that I am Devin-Foxy Remastered, and we're going to be reacting to is Sniper thinks Friday Night Funkin' is terrible. So anyway, and yes, it clearly is 15.ai. If you guys did not know, it pretty much currently was 15.ai, but hopefully let's just see where this goes and where this even happens on this reaction. After all, this was barely almost 1 minute and 50 seconds on this reaction. So anyway, before we do start the video here, by the way, if you guys feel free to friend me on Discord, then go right ahead and friend me on Discord if everybody actually does want to go on to Discord and friend me exactly, of course, which if you guys actually do, by the way, then that would be appreciated. So anyways, yeah, so if you guys feel free to friend me on Discord, then go on ahead and friend me on Discord because that would be very nice and respectful concern from some people exactly. It's only by the real Devin-Foxy fans that would do that, by the way. But if people who aren't the real Devin-Foxy fans, then yeah, stay off Discord. If anybody, doesn't like my community, then just stay off exactly. Because, it just isn't that hard. But if people do like my, Discord exactly of my community, then stay on exactly. So just remember those are just two choices for most likely for only two options from certain people just to give options for. So that's just pretty much it. So yeah, the good thing is go on ahead and friend me on Discord. So with that being said, folks, let's just get back to the real topic at hand here. That today's reaction, well, this one is just about Sniper. That Sniper thinks of the game. But anyway, without that, most likely that being said, man, let's react to this video. And also, yeah, before anybody does actually ask that question to me exactly, that oh yeah, I did react to a video that was called Spy, things about Big Chungus exactly. Oh yeah, that's been a long time. Literally been a long time. But now this time is a new and different thing. A little similar, but just another little different way of explaining so. But with that being said, folks, I am Devin-Foxy Remastered, and let's get this on the road and definitely get this to the reaction. So, anyway, one more time, go ahead and friend me on Discord for the real Devin-Foxy fans who are the real true fans to go on ahead and do it. But if anybody doesn't, then that's fine. So, anyway, with that being said, let's react to this. Let's go. Let's react to this.
Hey guys, Sniper said that Friday Night Funkin' is terrible.
What
Wait,
he's bluffing. Sniper said
Wow,
what?
here we
He
go.
can't say stuff like that.
he definitely will, Spy. He sure said that Friday Night Funkin' is a bad game.
Sniper, you can't be serious.
never
Never be misunderstood. He's going to get as serious as kicking back down under in my book. Look, mates, I don't know what you're talking about, which means I don't care. Now, if you can
Come
just...
on, need answers now.
Why are you? Shut up, you filthy wankers. I can all live my life without you nosing in and exposing me for something I just say. What the hell?
Hey.
All right, medic, let him speak. Fine, I'll tell you. I don't like Friday Night Funkin' because I don't see the fun with a Newgrounds game involving a blue-haired boy and his redneck girlfriend.
Right.
You've got to be a maggot brain wanker to find this garbage exciting. Maggot brains? Why didn't I think of that? You're not making this easy, partner. He's bluffing, though. Don't listen to him. And since I'm one of the smartest mates in the base, I don't understand why you guys can't respect my opinions. Because your opinion doesn't matter, Sniper. Say
Wow. I mean, at this very point, whenever I caught this clip a little bit, wow, this actually does remind me the way how Sniper just strikes back at Spy's face and actually just said that, pretty much says the one who likes Big Chungus, and I was like, wow. Man, who could argue with Big Chungus or just Friday Night Funkin', for example? I mean, who couldn't actually be blaming these two options? I mean, the only thing I would rather say is just, oh yeah, I think Big Chungus would rather been a better choice. Oh yeah, I'd say Big Chungus. But I still do say Friday Night Funkin', just only the original story mode was still better, so I still give that a thumbs up, so probably that. So, yeah.
As you and your terrible opinion on Big Chungus, mate. Hey, Big Chungus was never funny from the start.
Good point.
Did I say that out loud? Sorry, gentlemen. Don't worry, Spy. That was years ago. We're dealing with a new debate, y'all, but I think the sniper's over-exaggerating. I hope you know it's not
This has got to
April
be his
Fool's
worst
Day,
over-exaggeration yet.
Believe me, lad, this is no laughing matter. Just because the laddies on Friday Night Funkin' don't speak English when singing doesn't mean you can't always hate it. Them always right. You won't get anything from saying Friday Night Funkin' is terrible.
Young lads, you're right. I'm sorry for what I said.
Alright, let's see
So,
where
you
this
think it's a
goes.
good game?
I was screwing with your brains.
Oh!
Friday
Oh.
Night Funkin's still terrible.
Wow, holy moly. Wow, Sniper really screwed everybody else up on the joke. I was like, whoa, did he seriously just do that for real? I'm like, what? Did he seriously just did that for real? Like, I was being straight up. I was like, what? Since when did that even happen? I was like, oh boy, that I'd be so much interested to know why. And totally, again, remember to subscribe to the original person who actually barely did this exactly by any chance by actually subscribing to the original person. And I have to say is, wow, just wow. Like, really much wow on that part. I'm like, wow. Anyway, so, as and without that being said, everybody, I am Devin-Foxy Remastered, and this has been quite of an interesting video, as I said yet lately again. So, if you guys feel free to follow me on Discord, then just go on ahead and feel free to go on Discord by any chance, just to like friend me exactly on Discord. If anybody actually do, feel free to just like enjoy it exactly. But just remember, this is only the real Devin-Foxy fans, real Devin-Foxy fans only. No fake Devin-Foxy haters. So just remember that is only going to be allowed for the first part I said, but the second part isn't allowed. So without that being said, thank you all very much for watching. And without that being said, well, this ought to be like the most interesting reaction I'd ever seen. So fair enough is the quote I would say is that, you know, just to be fair enough with this point is that, well, at least I don't have to like hate most of the members, exactly the ones who have read, but you know, I kind of would rather stick with Big Chungus since I really haven't got the whole thing with Big Chungus exactly this part since, oh, you know, I barely haven't got with Big Chungus since barely I haven't even got to that, so the only thing I would say that, yeah, I barely haven't got with Big Chungus lately since I haven't really barely even got with that, so yeah. Well, anyways, without that being said, I pretty much would rather say Big Chungus would rather been more interesting than just like Friday Night, since that would be fair enough, I guess. So just remember, I'm not trying to hate the game. I'm just saying that I actually would rather agree with Spy, since that's what I would say. But as in for Sniper, well, that's just a little fair odds I would give him. You know, I'm just like him sometimes. I'm just like him, but I'm just not the one who just doesn't like, you know, go on to hate around with other things. Just say like, oh, I hate some of the things that yada 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 yada. Yeah, I just probably don't do that exactly. I just only hate about the mod parts. That's just it. You know, the story mode's okay, which I give it a big right there is an okay. But pretty much that's what I would say, and I would stick with my point and stick with my ground with that one. So that would probably be it. Anyways, well, with that being said, everybody, I'm Devin-Foxy, Remastered, and we'll see you guys in the next time, in the next video, and then, of course, the next reaction. So anyway, with that being said, folks, I pretty much would say if you guys feel free to, like, you know, just follow me on Discord, then feel free to do so. Anyway, also, by the way, if you guys actually would be excited to see what happens next, there are like going to be like two options exactly. It still will probably be the Sonic Plush videos, and then of course it will be about like the Joy of Creation, which that's what I'll still do exactly. But just remember, the Joy of Creation Reborn will actually start real soon whenever that gets to be around. So just remember, it'll be set up, it'll be started up whenever it gets to be the chance on that question. So just remember, it might come on by and it may not. You just may have to like wait on and see what happens if I actually will do get the game started. Whenever I get to part 1, that's when I get to face Ignited Freddy. You know, whenever I get to face him. So just remember, folks, that, oh yeah, it will be the Joy of Creation Reborn, which that's what I would get to face against, and that's what I'll be playing on. Which, if you guys are excited for me to play the game, then oh yes, I totally would love playing that game. And will it be scary? yes, it kind of would be scary, but it just would be a little bit interesting at the first part. It would only be getting things interesting. Like, it only would rather be talking about puzzles, solving the puzzle, and getting, like, hidden items where you have to run and walk whenever you have to go out there and do it. But, just without their eye seeing, without their night vision going right at me, at least, which hopefully that won't happen, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. But anyway, just remember, we're only sticking with what we got. So for right now, folks, hopefully you guys will get like a community post from me exactly again. If not, that's fine. But if I don't, then that's okay. So with that being said, I will probably consider doing more community posts often in my first channel to do a little bit more often, since that would probably be a good way. Since I haven't been barely doing those some quite a time, which I could, but I would have to say that would be a different question. But as of for now, folks, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. I am Devin-Foxy Remastered, and once again, I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.